Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back. What was that voice?
I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
My throat chakras are blocked.
Okay. Well, hi. My name is Rudy Jean Rig,
My name is the literal Rig.
and welcome back to another episode.
We've come up with a name.
We've come up with a name, but we're
Yeah.
hesitant to say it just in case our graphic designer has some strong feelings about another one. I've left it in their hands at this point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. But we're excited. We've chosen a name. We've got a graphic designer to do the key art and all this kind of stuff, which is sounding pretty bizarre to you because you've probably listened to, hopefully, 3 or 4 episodes by now. But I don't know. This is what I find really funny about like making things is like it's really interesting, I think, knowing the order and how things kind of like happen. That's why I kind of like the making of like movie documentaries and stuff because I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. And like, but yeah, so that's just a little bit of movie magic for you folks this morning. What's been going on for you, Lily?
Not much. Well, we've got some big news.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we do. We've been going to the gym.
Shocking.
Yes. Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah. What is your experiences with gyms to date, Rudy?
Well, I had never really stepped foot in a gym until I think I was 19. Maybe 18, because I went to university in Hawthorne here in Victoria, and I went to Swinburne. I don't know why I'm being weird about it. I went to Swinburne University of Technology. Okay, that's where I went. And across the road is a very fancy like swimming and recreation center. I don't know what it's called. It's called a leisure center.
Yeah.
And leisure
Why
centers.
Is it a leisure? What does leisure mean? Why is it not?
Well, that's a good question.
What does leisure mean?
I think leisure means to enjoy oneself.
Why wouldn't it be called a pleasure center? No.
Because I think leisure. Because I think, okay, what do people do for leisure? They go for walks. They go swimming. They might go to the gym.
Why are we just popping an L in front of it when it's when
it needs
a P?
P. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question.
You know what I mean?
Well, see, that's the thing.
Picking up what I'm putting down.
Well, a leisure centre could mean two things, and it depends on the suburb that it's in. A leisure centre in a suburb that needs desperate funding from the government is not necessarily a place that I, as a trans person, want to go because they probably don't have great facilities. Now, I can't say the same thing for Hawthorne Leisure Centre. That place felt like stepping into the training grounds of NASA. There was so much going on. It was like 3 levels. They had a lot of glass. And you know when there's a lot of glass in a leisure centre,
Yeah.
they want everyone on the outside world to know how many goddamn treadmills they have.
Yes.
And so I went in there as a naive 19-year-old and I got some ludicrously expensive gym membership. I think it was like something like $60 a week. I think I spent
classes included?
I think there was, but I was always too scared because I knew no one else. Because the thing was, right, I was in a very, very small degree. It was the first year my degree was running. I had not really made any friends. And
were you going to find your friends at the gym?
No. So I was going to this gym and I feel like I was probably the youngest person there.
Yeah. Isn't that a good sign though?
Is that a good sign?
Yeah.
Well,
like, you know you're safe when it's all old people.
Yes, I do agree. But it wasn't. There was no old folks. Everyone in that gym knew how everything worked. Yeah. They were like, it was kind of like, they were seasoned.
They were training. They were athletes.
Yes. Yeah. There was no leisure happening in there. And so my experience was that I did go like 3 or 4 times a week at one point. And then I tried to cancel my subscription because I think that like I wanted to pay for other things. Yeah. And they literally were like, I don't know, I mustn't have read like the terms and conditions properly and like I couldn't get out of it and it was just this whole thing and then I had to lie, I think. And
why couldn't you get out of it?
Because I think it was like one of those ones where it charged you every 2 weeks, but it was actually a fixed term contract. So they were trying to get me to pay out like the rest of the calendar year that I had.
Oh my God.
And I was like, this is insane. It's like, if it's fixed term, then why were you charging me? And they were like, oh, but you signed on when there was a promo and the promo was for like every 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh, so this isn't my fault. And then I ended up pulling a Karen and I spoke to a manager because I was like, it was hundreds of dollars
Yeah.
that I simply didn't have.
Yes. Yeah.
So I will get in a board meeting with the manager. Thank you. So that's my experience.
Yeah.
What about yours? Did
Yeah.
you have one before our current?
No, gyms. Like I love a little movement. Love to move my little muscles.
Yeah.
But not in the gym. No, I did try to go to like. Can I say where I went?
Probably don't like suburb drop.
Okay, I went to it.
What's an?
Am
They're
I allowed?
everywhere.
Okay, well, am I allowed to say?
I mean,
No. Beep. Cut it out. Okay. And
Luke,
anyway, it was so small, right? It was on like a busy strip of like a little like a busy strip,
Yeah.
right? And it was super small, and it was like it was a metal playground. Like there, like there was like all the equipment was so close to each other.
Oh, really?
It was a 24-hour gym, and like it didn't matter what hour of the day. It was just like gym bros.
Did
and,
you go at like
really young gym bros? Like I'm talking like 18-year-olds that were like jacked. I'm like, I don't know. You must have jumped out of the womb onto one of these like, you know, these bars because like and just like so intense. Like people were like grunting.
Yeah.
Like they're lifting heavy weights. No. Like
Yeah.
it was rough in there. I think I went like once or twice. All I did was like a mat workout, and I ended up paying for it for like 6 months.
Whoa.
Because it just slips through the cracks. Like
Yeah.
it was cheap. It's like $15 a week.
Oh,
And at
that's
this
good.
point,
Yeah.
I was like, I think I'd like moved back home. But no, I just
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Well,
Couldn't
see,
do it.
this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about gym etiquette because
Yeah.
we both grew up playing a lot of sport. We were in a stadium 7 days a week for 10 plus years, probably 20 years. And we know how to have fun. Okay. We know
Yeah.
how to bring a sense of levity to a situation.
Yeah.
We walk into a gym. It's like the 5th level of hell. Why are people suffering in there?
No.
Aren't you going
wants
there?
to have fun.
Like, that's the thing, right? Because,
Yeah.
like, we are going with a dear friend of ours, Mel. She is our gym buddy.
Yeah.
And we, I think, as a group, have like a non-serious take on the gym.
Yeah.
Because, like, for example, simply walking between like machines in that metal playground, people literally turn and look at you like they're a predator and you are their prey.
Yeah.
Like they look at you like
how
there's
dare
a
you?
like okay, this is the thing. If you've ever been to a gym, if you've ever stepped foot in a gym, there's a certain look that these people get in their eyes where their eyes slightly close a little bit, their jaws clench a little, and their chest just kind of puffs up a little bit, and they look at you as if you're about to approach them and ask if you can use the machine. And my answer is simply, in what world?
Girl, you have your machine.
Like,
I don't know. Yeah.
Like, even okay, this is a thing as well, because have you noticed that there is a regular at our gym that is there every single day? Now we've gone at a variety. The sweet pea.
The sweet pea. Yeah.
We've
okay, I know what you're
gone-
talking about.
We've gone at a variety of different times on different days over the last few weeks, and this woman is there all of the time.
Might I add, she comes dressed to the nines.
She does.
Have you? And I love it. Like, she's taking gym wear to another level.
I don't think we're talking about the same person,
Are we not?
because the person I'm talking about wears all black and like the same outfit.
No, I don't know this person.
Who's the person that you're talking
Oh
about?
my God, this sweet darling. Like, I have to tell you about her. So she's like come to like some of the mat classes. She does a lot of classes, but before the classes, she'll like sit in on the gym machines and like do, just like kind of like it's how I imagine I look like when I'm on the machine, like just a little bit lost, but like she's having a great time. And she wears like just some gym leggings and then like a knitted jumper and then like necklaces, like these kind of like hippie kind of like not hippie.
Wait, does she kind of have red hair?
Yeah, and she's like comes with like her full makeup.
Yeah.
done. Like,
I think,
like,
do we see her? I think Mel and I saw her the other day.
Stunning.
She's so sweet. She'll just talk to you as well. Like,
yeah, love her.
Love her.
That's
See,
like the energy.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
her-
I'm like, you're here for a good time.
exactly. Coming in before you go to like your deli or whatever, like
Yes.
grab it. Yeah, grab like your morning coffee.
Yeah.
Sure, stop by the gym. No worries.
Yeah.
Her and then this other lady who I assume is about to run an Ironman because of how she's training. Like,
I know.
She's-
see her on the eclipse. Is it the eclipse thing?
no, what is it? Ellipses? I don't know.
Yeah, the
I don't know.
ellipses. I swear to God, like, bless, what an inspo, but Jesus fucking Christ, running like there is no tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's running away.
Yeah.
She's running away from someone.
And
Like, I don't know who hurt you.
But they're just two good examples of like people in the gym who are there for their own reasons, but they just bring a really nice energy. And like both of them, I know of other people in the gym, and like they'll stop for a chat, and like it's a real kind of social thing, and I love that about it. And like what I also notice in our gym, and I don't know if this is like gyms everywhere, but there are quite a few like friends who will go, or like, you know, younger people like our age who I don't know whether they intentionally go at the same time, but they must know each other, and they'll like approach each other on like machines and just stand there for a chat while someone does a set, or like is on the and I'm just like, this is what I kind of want from a gym, like some kind of like social. I want to feel like something, like I'm part of some kind of third space, because like I think gyms can feel, if you're, particularly when you're in the free weight section where people have got like the squat bars and stuff, they are very much just like, and I know because there's like a level of like risk and concentration that you need for those sorts of things. But at the same time, I'm like, why do you look like you're going to hunt me down? Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
But like, I think gym amenities are like a hit and miss, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've simply never stepped foot.
Yeah. So yeah, the bathroom. Yeah.
Wait, you've
been to the bathroom. I have been to the bathroom, and there's just like multiple different things about like what weirds me out about gym bathrooms, right? First of all, they've got showers, and anywhere with like, think about like,
wait, are they closed showers, like private showers?
Yeah, private
okay.
showers, but like, you know, like it's like the same at swim centers. Like, you know, when you go into a bathroom that has a shower, and there's just like this particular smell and wetness in the air. Like it's thick in there. Like you walk in and you're struck with a thickness, right?
And like, it's not like a sauna. It's like germs have gone there too.
Yes, it's hanging. Like there's a lot of things hanging in the air.
It smells like wet clothes.
Okay, but hear me out, right?
Yeah.
And this is where, like, you can deal with a bit of thickness in the air, but like you walk in, you first of all like, which way is the toilets? Do you know what I mean?
Really?
The showers look, you know, the shower cubicles look like toilet cubicles. You know what I mean? So you're like standing there and you're like, okay, cool, you've got the bench. This isn't my area. You run into someone that's like, you know,
half naked,
freaking naked, which is fine, and then you go find yourself to the toilets. But I'm sorry, I don't know. Like, this is a larger gym. There needs to
what's wrong with it?
It's like, first of all, you go into the toilets, the toilet paper feels like it's wet because of the thickness.
No,
in the air.
no.
Yes.
This is why I made mum get me out of school swimming.
So bad. But then also, I don't know whether it's like just the morning sesh. People have just had their coffee. They're getting their bowels moved. But like 3 out of the 8 toilets were demolished. Okay. I'm just going to say it. I hope you're not eating right now. I'm sorry. And then obviously the thickness of that was in the air.
Okay. All right. Rewind. Okay. Because here's the thing, right? Like, whenever there's like a change room and bathroom, like co space, there, I almost don't want to go in there, because like the thought of getting it wrong and going to the shower area and the change area comparatively to the toilet area freaks me out to no end. Like, I hate the thought that I would like turn and go, oh, and then have to turn around again.
No.
Because I feel I'm scared someone's going to perceive me as a predator. But also like, it's why do I have to figure it out? Like, it should just be very clear.
Why don't they just separate them? Because it's like, you're not going to jump out of the shower in your little thongs or bare feet and trot over to the toilet.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Do you know what I mean? It's also, think about the cross contamination that happens between your shoes.
Toes, no.
Like, between like the toilet and the shower. Okay. Ew, what's with that like crusty, like concrete covered floor? Like
the speckly.
Yes,
Ew.
And it's kind of like on your toes, and, like, the water sits in it and like.
Well, that's the thing,
Ew.
right? Because I'm like, okay, in no world will I ever use a non-ceramic, like I just will simply not go on, put my bare feet on a
No.
communal shower
No,
surface.
your feet don't deserve to go bare on anything except for grass.
Yeah.
That is my theory. Like,
Yeah.
even in the house, socks on and
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah.
Like slippers.
Slippers, yeah.
You're not putting your raw feet down.
No
on
dogs
any...
on the
No,
concrete.
think about all the stuff your feet collect and then you get in bed.
But then also, like, okay, so because that's the thing, if you do have a space, like someone's taken a shower, as we've said, it's
What
in
if
the morning.
someone's taking a shower or someone's taking a poo? Like,
That doesn't make
that's
sense, and it's in the
wrong.
same air.
That's
In the same air,
wrong.
no.
You're
But
never
then-
gonna get clean.
No, it's just like
You may as well like just stay sweaty and like continue your day at this point.
Yeah, because like
Oh,
okay,
and
people.
also wait, oh my god, sorry, I'm just getting really passionate about like changing. I've done camping and like
Yeah.
had to change in random places where you have to shower, right? Think about like you're in your little cubicle, like your shower cubicle, and generally like you can also get changed in there. Like there's
Yeah.
that little extended part.
Yeah,
The floor is still wet. How do you go from like bare feet to try and put your socks on without your feet hitting the floor, then awkwardly stepping in like your sneakers on your tiptoes?
Yeah.
To like kind of tiptoe out while your feet aren't properly in.
you're hoofing it.
No, yes, you're hoofing it.
Wait, but there's normally like a little like seat area.
Yeah, but it's all wet.
It's
and
wet,
It's
you've
also
got the
not
clothes on
like a
it.
seat in there. It's like a sliver, like
It's a
which
it's a
if you,
plank
like-
of wood.
Yeah, it's a plank of fucking wood.
Yeah,
It's gross.
that's the thing. I feel like, let us know, because I think like Lily and I grew up in a house where you hoofed it in the communal change space if you had to use it. We bring thongs that would
Yeah.
go in a separate bag afterwards. They get washed when we get home.
Yeah,
I think like we have avoided hand, foot, and mouth disease and athlete's foot
yeah,
like the plague.
yeah.
Like the Black Plague. And like, I just don't know, what are other people doing? Do you put your feet in
Yeah.
your socks wet? Because
Yes.
that's simply criminal. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but like the moisture in there,
Yeah, no.
you're gonna get
No.
trench foot.
Also, like your clothes, your fresh
Yeah.
clothes are also now moist.
Damp.
You know what I mean? And then if you like go out to do the change in the communal area, like the whole towel maneuver, or do you just freeball it? You know what I mean? It would depend on the mood.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like you're going in there to get clean. You come out with a thick lathering
Yeah.
of shed sweat. Like I don't know what it's air sweat. Like how else do you describe it? It's air sweat.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
got poo particles in there. I'm sorry.
It
but
is.
It's
It's
true.
disgusting. I can't.
I can't do
I
it.
mean, there needs to be toilet brushes beside those toilets. That's
But
all I'm
oh no, you
saying,
wouldn't. You
know?
just want to like no. No, someone needs to be taking
I
care of their space.
can't.
Like this is what I'm saying. Like I feel like gym etiquette, social wise, I think that the gym that we're going to, in gyms in general, I think it's probably getting a lot better. But I need someone to know that the amenities and cleanliness of these gyms
Yeah.
need to be looked at,
No, they
because
do.
like people are walking in and out, not wiping down machines, and this, I don't want this to put you off going to the gym, because you can always take this into your own hands. We have all got, Mel, Lily and I, we have matching hand sanitizers, and that's fine, because I think the thing is as well is like, it's not really for me about the quote unquote germs. It's about other people's sweat. In what world would I consensually put someone else's sweat, a stranger's sweat on me?
Yeah.
Unconsensual, really. Like, I'm being real about it. I didn't choose this, but the gym's going really well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think this is, aside from the shared thick leathery air in the change
we have
rooms.
had a couple of fumbles. We have.
Have we?
Well, my fumble is I did like a soul cycling class. Well, I call it soul cycling, but like cycling to music.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for some reason, like I didn't know that these like cycling bikes were like real cycling bike seats. And I don't know if anyone's
What? Bike seat?
Like I don't know. Like there's like a difference between like a leisure bike and a road bike.
And a leisure and a pleasure.
And a
bike.
a leisure bike and a road bike.
Okay.
And the seats are very different.
Yeah, they are.
Like the
Yeah.
child, like the seats that I grew up on.
They have some padding and
They're
they're wide.
yeah.
They really
okay.
seat you.
freaking road bikes that I was like on. They're like obviously like a machine. Anyway, doing soul cycling. First of all, I don't know how high or how low to put my seat up. It took me 10 minutes. Like all of these people, and they're like predominantly old people. They really showed me up. Like and I'm like, everyone's got their seat at different levels. Like some are super low, some super high, and I'm like, even like smaller people are on high seats, and I'm like, I don't know what this is supposed to feel like. I get on my bike and we're like, we're cycling to Queen, we're cycling to Lord. Like this man that is like running the class is like yelling into the mic, like, okay, guys, now charge, right? Like it's kind of like, for some reason I felt like I was like in the remake of like Napoleon. No, I like in the fight scene, like genuinely, and like it was crazy. And then at one point, he's like standing up on the bike riding, and everyone's like rows and standing up on the bike side, like ass off the seat.
Yeah.
And I'm going, I don't like, how is the bike not going to fall forward? I don't think that I could like smoothly transition from like sitting down and cycling to standing up and cycling. Like your feet are kind of like trapped in these little like foot things, like. I'm going to fall. Anyway, I get up and do it. Everything's going great. But then we have to like sit back down. And my little legs are pedaling so hard. I couldn't figure out how to change the settings. So I assumed that my settings were very wrong because everyone else is doing this easily. My feet get stuck. I can't stop pedaling. I try and pull my feet out and I have fallen on the floor.
No!
I'm off the bike onto the floor.
Wait, you haven't stumbled off? You've just gone, whoa!
I'm off because I tried to put my foot down. My foot was still stuck in there. I'm off.
Wait, and your feet are still in the pedals?
Yes. Like one foot slipped out, then my other one did. I'm on the floor. I stand up, but as I stand up, I've stood back in front of the pedal that is still spinning. And it's obviously I'm on like the thing that's like too, I don't know. And
like the gear's too loose?
Yeah, and then it's hit the back of my leg.
Oh.
I've got a massive bruise. I have like not looked around at anyone because I'm like, everyone is slaying this. This is embarrassing. Like I'm not that athletic, and I just had to get back on the bike and continue. And the man did not even acknowledge me. Like
Really?
kind of bless.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I would want him to. He's on loudspeaker. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole there was literally 30 bikes lined up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
There's a lot of bikes.
And it's in like this really big area,
Big,
right?
Cool.
Yeah.
And I have not been back. And then like, there's just so many things wrong about it. But Mel did tell me the other day that you were sitting on the machine the wrong way. What do you have to say about that?
Okay. I want to defend myself in this court of gym. Okay. Listen, as I said before, I haven't spent a lot of time in the gym. Now, I will say my previous experience at the Hawthorne Leisure Centre was not on a lot of machines. I did a lot of like plyometric work. I was trying to work on a pull-up, a lot of like core stuff on the floor. I simply didn't grace the metal playground, as we've now dubbed it.
See,
okay?
I'm shocked by this because starting this gym journey, I could have thought you were a personal trainer. The confidence that you have come in with.
Thank you.
And like your attitude, I was like, you know what you're doing.
Well,
until I heard this.
No. So this is the thing. I understand how like to get I do have a level. I think I would find it quite easy to pass a personal trainer diploma, whatever you need to be a personal trainer. I know how the body works. I know how to engage muscles and I know how to like use the systems in general, but I don't necessarily know how to utilize these machines in that way, right? So what I will say is I wrote us up a program for the gym, included a lot of different machines. I wanted us to get the most out of not only our bodies, but like the thing that we're paying for. And so I made up this like comprehensive program and I looked up a lot of like, what machines are best for what and blah, blah, blah. And we're talking about the lat pull down machine, which is generally like this kind of machine that you sit on a bench and you pull this kind of like this bar down. And you can use like a various different grips and, blah, 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 blah to get to work different muscle groups. And what I will say is that I wrote this program in about 2 hours, this entire program. I spent a lot of time looking at different things. By the time I got into the gym, I'd completely forgotten what like kind of positions and everything. A lot of these machines wanted, like we needed to do on these machines. And so I simply sat down with my back to the, oh my gosh, it's flashing red. Oh,
why is it flashing red?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. Is the time changing?
Yeah.
Okay. So I sat down with my back to the most of the metal of this lat pull down machine, and I just looked up and I just started pulling it down. Did it work my arms? I would say it did, because it's pretty hard to like pull it's pretty hard to like pull 25 kilos of weight down and not actually do anything. But what I will say is in my defense is that I looked at the picture demo that it has on the machine. This person was sitting the same way as me.
Yeah.
However, this fully buff person came into they looked so like they had a bandana on, they had this like crazy gym outfit on, it was great. And they came and sat down, they turned the opposite way, they locked their like knees underneath this like plush bar that was like there. They leant back a little bit and they just started ripping into a set. And Mel and I are on like kind of adjacent machines, both in the eyesight of this like bandana person who's ripping it on the lat machine. And I look at Mel and Mel looks at me, and we just both know like why we're looking at each other. And I have not felt a sense of embarrassment in that same way, I think, forever.
See, the thing about this is like, as much as I don't want to be embarrassed and have someone come up and tell me like you're doing something wrong, I have too much embarrassment and pride to ask for help. So I'm like, I low-key wish like this person just went up to you and was like,
well, they didn't see what we're doing,
sweetie. I know, but like someone like help me. Well,
see, this is the thing. I feel like particularly on that machine, the picture like showed you sitting the way that I sat. So it's like, maybe you can do it that way. Maybe it's just like not how everyone does it. But I assume a lot of people who come into the gym don't have a lot of experience. And so they're probably looking at this picture going like, oh, I'm supposed to sit this way, and just simply do. Yeah. So I can't say that I look like the freak, you know. Yeah. And even if I did, I was like, whatever. I was using that machine, as you said, I have a very staunch confidence in the gym.
No one would know.
I'm fine. And, you know, back to talking about those people that look at you like a predator, I look at them and I bark like a dog. I actually, that's how people are getting to know me at this gym. Yeah. Because if anyone looks at me wrong, just one, and then I keep going. And it's not aggressive. I'm just letting them know, like,
you're a little chihuahua.
I'm a freak.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's I think what's beautiful about a third space. You can come into it and you can bark at people who are a threat. Yeah. And no one does anything about it. Yeah. Because it's a gym.
Yeah. I mean, you could just be making weird noises because you're working really hard.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
A lot of people do.
Gaslight them.
Yeah.
Like someone just barked at me like, no. No, I just did a really good set.
I'm doing cyclical breathing. Thank you. This is actually my warm up.
Yes. Have you heard of box breathing?
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, like that's the thing. I feel like we're still fresh. We're still young skippers in the gym. We're still, you know, working our way around the facility, the pleasure center. And I can't imagine where we're going to be in a month or 2 months' time. Yeah. You know? Yeah. I want to kind of build up some kind of law. I think my legacy that I want to leave at this gym, if I'm to say, the legacy I would like to leave at this gym, and I want to know what yours is I do want to be like that person that everyone talks about. I don't care what it is. I don't care why you're talking about it, but I just want someone else to get on their podcast and be like, yeah, that person at the gym. Yeah, they came with like a full wizard hat in. They had a wizard hat, and they came in with a staff, and they walked on like the biggest incline on the treadmill for like 3 hours. I think they were trying to like climb a mountain or something. You know, I just wanted someone, you know, it's that sort of thing. What about you?
Yeah. What's my legacy?
Yeah.
Oh, God. You know what? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
Answer that one. No, because I'm like, I haven't,
I mean,
my legacy would be like just not to be seen.
What?
I don't know.
Girl, you better start getting camo on then.
No. Oh my God, actually, great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea. Do like a little bit of a camo moment.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like you're...
You know what my legacy would be?
Yeah.
No, I would just... No, I don't know.
No, say it. No, you can't take it back.
No, I made someone laugh really hard. This like lovely lady that was in my like mat Pilates class. Yeah. because I was just like told her about the bike situation, and I was like having a yarn because I'll
Yeah.
talk to fucking anyone. Sorry, I'll talk to anyone. Um, and she just was so happy, and she wouldn't stop laughing. And it was to the point me and Mel kind of looked at each other, kind of caught eyes in the corner because I had like run out of my laughs, and there was only so many riffs that I could do. But she was genuinely in hysterics.
Oh my God.
But I'm like, my legacy would be to just like
make people laugh.
make people fucking
my
laugh.
God.
You know what I mean? Like have a good time, make someone
Yeah.
laugh.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I really want to
Yeah.
bring some kind of like Joker and like not the Joker energy,
Yeah.
but some kind of like, yeah, just kind of be like a bit of a jester,
I'm
bit
like,
of a
laugh at me
clown.
if you want. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like laugh at me, laugh with me.
Yeah,
I'll
well,
take what I can get.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like we've come into this space, and you know, is anyone else
Yeah.
laughing? Is anyone else
No.
falling off machines?
No.
You know, like even
No.
like, you know, I feel like maybe this is our time.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the change that we
why
can
we've
make.
been put in this gym.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need a little bit of zest.
Yeah, a lot of zest, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, it's quite
Yeah.
like there's a lot of chill in the gym.
Yeah.
I feel like gyms that are chill, that's good, but like, you know, send in the clowns. Send in the clowns. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, they just put that on speaker as we walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look.
I do feel like the receptionist of that's definitely the vibe. They're cotton on. You know, they know it's clown city
Yeah.
when we roll up.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the thing, you know, as long as we have confidence. I think what I don't like people thinking is that like I'm a quote unquote joke. Like I
Yeah.
don't like when people can't take me seriously because I
Yeah.
am funny or silly.
Yeah.
But I think like there is a balance that we've struck.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not like we come in and we like we can't lift or like we,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we come in and we do the work.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, because that's the thing as well, because that's what I've been thinking about. And we have to wrap up this episode soon. But like, I have been thinking about my return to badminton and how, because I've been looking at fashion, because fashion obviously is my passion. It's your passion too. And I feel like badminton, oh God, I did it again. Badminton fashion is very serious.
Oh my God.
It's so serious.
Oh my God. Very boring.
It's
I don't know. You could do so much. Like, just imagine, like, you're like, I just remember when we were kids and we'd like come in like Ugg boots and like
Yeah.
these like kind of tracksuits that were really cool. I'm like, reinvent this. I'm
Yeah.
coming in with leg warmers.
Yeah. Well, see, this is the thing, like getting new like gym clothes, because like I bulked out of all of mine because my shoulders got really wide. And I've been really thinking about like cultivating a gym style and then cultivating a court style, because I do think they need to be different. I think in gym you can get away with cotton and like more like kind of like that sort of the running shorts that don't stretch. Whereas when you go on to a badminton court, you need stretchy shorts and you need quick drying t-shirts because you generally sweat a lot more in those
Yeah.
situations. But I say this because like talking about like, you know, public perception and being perceived and stuff like that. I do think I never dress for anyone else and I never dress to communicate anything in particular. I always dress for myself, but it is really interesting. Like, how can we spice up gym fashion? Because a lot of people just roll up with their beautiful little like soft silky Pilates like sets and like
Yeah.
or come in like, you know,
Yeah.
bedazzled necklace lady,
Yeah.
you know, or wear like just a nice plain black set. But I'm like,
Yeah.
like I would
How do we
love
you know what I want to do? It's 80s gym season, baby.
80s. Yeah.
I'm
like,
bringing
yeah.
back 80s. I'm going to come in with my little, I'm going to cut a couple of tops up, little off the shoulder moment.
Yeah.
Depends on the day. Depends what you're going to wear.
Yeah.
Layering. I want to see some stripes.
Yes.
Some stripes.
Stripes, polka
leg
dots.
warmers, polka dots, slouchy crop
Yeah.
tops.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause that's the
I'm seeing a
thing.
vibe. I'm seeing a vibe now.
Yeah. Because I feel like I went from like, you know, and this is like, I guess, because this could be a whole episode on its own, but like I definitely, you know, grew up not being out as trans and like finding it really hard to like find like something comfortable to wear when I did sport. And then I retired and then I came out as trans and then I transitioned and I haven't really returned to sport since then. So I feel like almost I'm starting from scratch. In fashion wise, it's not really ever something that like I've truly like found my like comfort zone in. I've never really developed my sense of style for sport.
Yeah.
And I think like I'm really
And also
excited
we were
to.
so young.
Yeah.
And also we did it from such a young age. We only kind of like knew what we saw.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And like people weren't particularly like funky.
No. Although
No.
our friend Maya, she is a badminton player, and she did push the limits. I
Yeah.
think. She wore like warmers.
Yeah.
And like knee-high socks, and like these like, I don't know whether they were like dresses, but they were skirts and like little like bolero things, and kind of like almost like ballet-esque, but not. And like that was kind of the furthest the fashion got pushed. But like, I mean
that was like it.
And that was it.
That was like genuinely it. There wasn't even anything that like was close to that.
No, like it was really standout. It was really standout.
Well,
and
we
like
had quit by then.
Yes.
Like by that age. Like at that age where like you would, I mean, I quit by like what, 16, 17.
Yeah.
So it's like that's kind of when you're peaking in your like style decision.
Yeah. But by the time that like, so Maya, I think, started doing that when you had sort of quit. And then I think I played doubles in a nationals tournament with her the year that I retired. And I do remember she had just really like started to dress like immaculately in her like vibe. And I just remember having to like wear my old like my old just like court clothes that I'd had, because obviously we're tiny, like in terms of like height and stature, and like we've not really changed like since we were like children. And so like I was wearing clothes that like I had when I was like 14. And I still have like all of the shorts that I wore growing up, and like you know, and I think maybe this is where we'll leave it, because we'll come back to it next episode. I really would love to go on like a sport fashion journey, which I have started in my own time.
I want to.
Yeah, because I think there's a lot to be desired in the sports fashion space in terms of like, you know, I think I don't want to get into it because there's a lot to talk about, and like we're needing to wrap up. But I wanted to get like your thoughts on like maybe like what you're going to kind of look at in terms of what kind of spice you're going to bring to the old gym in terms of fashion.
And what am I thinking about it?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it right now, or am I speaking about it?
Well, you need to think about it to speak about it, I guess.
Okay. Like, am I talking about it right now?
Yes.
Oh my God, sorry.
It's the end of the episode. Lily's fading. I will have everyone know Lily is a precious little baby, and I can only hold concentration for like 45 minutes to record an episode at a time, and then she needs like a 25-minute break, which power to you, I respect. I'm just an old workhorse who's had to push through that. But like this is the last question that Lily's going to have to answer this episode.
Is the gym closed?
We have to take your hands off. So sexy.
Okay, so what am I going to be looking into? Okay, I want big pants.
Parachute pants.
Parachute pants. Teeny little top.
Yes. What kind of teeny top though?
Teeny top, I don't know. Just like
a crop?
No, I don't know. No, just like a tight top.
Okay.
No, but then also like parachute pants, big cropped off the shoulder.
Yeah.
Slouchy.
Like slashed
yeah,
shirt.
Kind of like slash shirt with your little like, I don't know. Don't know where we're going, but I do like, I don't know. We don't know.
So
I want to mood board it first.
Okay. Because I want to leave everyone with this. I encourage everyone, if you like the kind of sports space and if you're feeling quite like bored with your fashion, look into hiking and like outdoors fashion, because I feel like that's a really great space that does layering really well. They do different shapes really well, and they also do like bags and accessories and shoes and hats and sunglasses really well in a way that like I don't see like track and field or court sports or like like really any other sports do it. And I feel like that's kind of where I've been looking.
Yep, hiking.
And not necessarily like to wear hiking clothes in the gym. But just the shapes and the kind of style.
Yep.
So good.
Yeah.
But I have a lot to think about now.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited. Like we said at the top of the episode, we I think have come up with a name. We're really excited. We're about to talk to our graphic designer now. Shout out Kat, so amazing. We'll have her socials linked in the description of this episode. So if you want to get her to do some work for you, you can. But yeah, we're going to do that. And then, really excited. I think now that kind of everything with the show is kind of coming together, like it feels a little bit more real, because like in real time, as you're listening to this, Oh, I guess like as we're recording this, sorry, like this has been something we've been working on for like 3 or 4 months now, I think. And so for it to like be like coming out, I think we've scheduled it for next Wednesday. So obviously if you're listening to this, it's a little bit in the future. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. So, yeah, thanks again for listening. Really appreciate you being here so early in our journey. We're loving having you here. So get cozy, get comfy, and never leave us. But if you want to check us out on socials, you can find us over at the show page, which is linked in the description. Lily's giving me a cut signal.
Oh, no, because I thought you were going to ask for my Instagram, and I'm sorry, I don't have anything on public.
You have your ceramics.
Yeah, I do have my ceramics.
As always, Lily doesn't know her handle, but it will be in the show description, and you can find me over at Rudy Jean Rig anywhere. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Don't forget to drink water, have something yummy to eat, and we'll see you next time. So
Toodaloo.
see you later.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Wrap her up and take her home.